everyone, this is Claudia, and I am a burnout prevention and holistic wellness coach for busy, high-achieving female leaders. I am also an author, a speaker, a stress resilience expert, and a passionate self-care advocate. And I'm here to give you my 5 steps to become more resilient. Step number 1 is to prioritize your physical health. Your body is your temple, and it is the foundation of your total wellness. And if the foundation is shaky, nothing will be stable. Now, as a single mom of a severely autistic young adult and a business entrepreneur, I don't have a lot of time, but I make it a priority to do the things that empower me physically, such as eating nutritious meals, exercising, making sure that I stay hydrated, and prioritizing sleep, and staying on top of my medical appointments, like my yearly checkup, my mammogram, pap test, etc., because this is key for illness prevention. Number 2 is to practice anytime, anywhere mindfulness to quiet the mind daily. Now, having the ability to quiet the mind and to reconnect with yourself and to your heart in a few minutes is key when you are faced with an unexpected life setback, because fear, worry, and doubt will always show up, guaranteed. So you want to prevent spinning out of control emotionally. And I am a big proponent of creating little pockets of time in your day to incorporate anytime, anywhere mindfulness, where the idea is to lose yourself in the senses and be in the present moment. This allows the mind to detach from the chronic stress and also create space from which you can then make the most aligned decisions. And it can be as easy as going on a solo 10-minute mindful walk where you are 100% immersed in the senses, the breeze on your cheeks, the sights, the smells, your stride, or it can be as easy as mindfully cooking, where you are immersed in the smells of the spices, for example, or the slow movement of the spoon as you stir the sauce. I can tell you that my clients love this practice because it's easy to implement anywhere. And this practice gives the mind the chance to declutter and to find clarity as they come up with their best coping strategies and solutions to problems. Now, a great addition to this practice is to sit down for 5-10 minutes after the mind is calm and clear, and then write down some solutions into paper, which leads us to step number 3. Step number 3 is to journal the process, thoughts, and emotions. Now, multiple studies have shown the importance of journaling when it comes to stress and anxiety management. Now, journaling helps with processing those negative thoughts and emotions that may be blurring your judgment as you try to assess your response to the challenge at hand. Writing your thoughts on paper allows your brain to discover where the negative emotions are coming from. It also gives you the space to acknowledge it, to accept those emotions without judgment. And, this allows you to move past them, and in turn offers you the mental space, the clarity, and the focus you need to problem solve and to decide on your next steps. Step number 4 is to protect your mental and emotional space and set boundaries unapologetically. Because as a resilient person, your goal is to be in peak mental and emotional state to problem solve. You need to protect your mental space by keeping those negative or disempowering thoughts out of your mind. If listening to the news makes you anxious, eliminate them. If dealing with family members who are critical of your choices brings you down, stay away from them. Along these lines is having the confidence to set healthy boundaries, which is crucial not only for self-care in general, but also to become a resilient person. Of particular importance is the ability to set mental and emotional boundaries. Now, a mental boundary protects your freedom to have your own thoughts, values, and opinions. So, for example, a mental boundary you can say when you say, I respect your opinion, however, I will decide what is best for me in this circumstance. An emotional boundary determines how emotionally available you are to others. So, for example, of an emotional boundary can be when you say, as much as I would love to support you right now, I don't have the emotional capacity at this time. Step number 5 is to surround yourself with a circle of supportive and trustworthy people. Research tells us that we function best mentally when we create a village or a portfolio of supportive people who can help us handle different emotions and specific situations. It is imperative not to isolate ourselves when dealing with a challenging situation or a life setback. Now, being open about these challenges with others can be an excellent way to gain perspective and to bounce off ideas and solutions. Having a network of friends, family members, co-workers, and online support groups can help us stay socially connected and feel supported when things are hard. So these are my 5 steps, and I am wishing you the best on your quest to build limitless resilience.